Oh boy.
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor. Stephen Eckert will stand in, and as you can see the big number there, he's up over 400 to begin the campaign.
Well, when you look at what this guy's done so far, Matty, he leads this ball club in average. He's been a huge part of their offense so far this season.
Belted high and deep into right center. Gone! So it's a two-run shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Well, I think it's pretty fair nowadays to call this guy a young phenom out there. He's starting.
Stephen Eckert strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
Haubrick. Stephen Eckert strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Stephen Eckert.
High in the air out to center field. Pinto shading to his right, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stephen Eckert will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. This is hit high and deep out to left. And this one is gone, a home run. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, sooner or later, somebody was going to get him. That's just the first home run he's allowed out of the bullpen all season long.
Stephen Eckert stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach right here. Use some caution or something.
Here comes the 0-1. Line toward the gap in left center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Alvin Washington strides in, grounded out his last time through. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Uribe moves over, and that retires the side. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We've played 8 full, and the Sea Dogs. Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Sea Dogs come out on top, 6-1. Good night, everybody.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home.
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Steven Eckert will stand in. He, too, had 3 hits in the win last night.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
Steven Eckert is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, but getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Allen on the move, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Steven Eckert will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Around 3rd and being waved on home. And he is in there.
I've been really impressed with the way he's swinging the bat lately. 15 straight games now, and people are really starting to take notice of that streak.
Alvin Washington will stand in, looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne.
Yeah, you've got to put the ball in play right here. A ground ball would probably work as well as long.
Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to Steven Eckert. Will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push that lead out even further if he could come through here.
Here's the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gomez has it in his tracks. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from 3rd.
No.
And they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at 3rd. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home top player of the game honors in this one.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. Only really got into trouble a few times, and he winds up with a complete game shot.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. Coming to the plate now, Steven Eckert, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
And he'll make it up to 3rd safely here with 1 away. Steven Eckert is into the box for his 2nd appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. Line drive to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Around 3rd and being waved on home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month.
Well, I'll tell you, anytime you go through a streak like this where you just keep getting base hit after base hit after base hit, you know, people start to take notice.
Sam Callaway stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. To second for 1. But one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Boy, and this would have been a really costly double play, but fortunately, he's hustling all the way down the line, and he's able to...
Stephen Eckert will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Uribe giving chase, and that's the second out of the inning. Stephen Eckert gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team. Hard liner toward short, but this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning. At the plate, Stephen Eckert. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Allen sprinting after it, and he makes the catch for the second out. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, he came through when it mattered. Wound up driving.
630-408. Facebook.com. Facebook.com. Sign into Facebook. Cool. Sign into Facebook.
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Steven Eckert comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Designated hitter, Steven Eckert.
Out in front of it, strike one. Smoke toward the hole, and that is through into right field for a single. Devin Marrero will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s.
And you know, he's coming into this one licking his wounds a little bit. His average on the season.
Now meanwhile, the throw to second is there, and he is out trying to steal the base. Steven Eckert will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first.
Well, he hit the fastball, so we're going to see right here if they still come at him with the hard stuff.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
But now the pitching coach is going to come in and have a word with him. And in the second inning, once he makes sure he's okay physically, he'll be saying, hey, look, let's put all that's just happened behind us and focus on the task at hand.
Devin Marrero in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Montalvo moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. Steven Eckert digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Into the windup and the pitch. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as it's now a 4-1 ball game.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Steven Eckert will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Line toward the alley in left center, and that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one.
Man, these guys have been aggressive here early in the count. Some people think, oh, you might want to take a pitch to start in that.
Devin Marrero stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
And after that pitch was called.
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
They left 3 men on
So
base.
that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB. All right. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around. Steven Eckert will stand in now, coming off a perfect 4 for 4 a night ago.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
Campbell is there to take this one, and the bottom of the second start. So stepping in, number 3, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
Come on, baby. See it. Hey, come on, big dog. Pitch.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
Can you imagine waking up every morning, coming to the ballpark, knowing that you're going to get a base hit like he's feeling it right now?
Digging in to try it again, Stephen Rich. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Cigarette first. Free phone apps.
2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score as that run breaks the tie and makes this a 2-1 ball. Now to the plate, Kevin Priest. He singled his last time up. Taken for strike 3. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Well, this nearly turned into a strike him out, throw him out double play. They roll the dice and send the runner with 2 strikes, but the throw's just a bit late to second, so that'll be a stolen base.
Pedro Castro stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit around third and being waved on home. And the run is in to score from second. It's now 3-1. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Stephen Eckert will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far.
Stephen Eckert.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul.
All right, come on now, let it fly.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around third and being waved on home. The relay throw, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
I think the phrase here is, when you're hot, you're hot. He's been on fire the last week or so. It's going to continue here as he drives this all the way out to the wall. It'll wind up an RBI triple.
Stephen Rich will stand in. He drove in a run with a sac fly his last time.
And that just won't do the trick this time. Barring a wild pitch, he's going to need to come through with a base hit to bring that runner home.
Kevin Priest digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So it's 1 run on 2 hits. Stephen Eckert ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
And that's through into left, a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. The run scores from second. It's now 7-1.
Now batting.
Stephen Rich will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Perez will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to. Kevin Priest gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
Hey, let it fly, let it fly.
And again a throw, and the runner back. Another throw over and a dive, but he's back in.
Keeping an eye on him.
Drive it, let's go, big dog. Hey, get your pitch up there. Come on now.
And again a throw, and he just manages to get his hand in.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
Once more a throw over, and the runner back safely.
Just keeping an eye on him.
0-2, here it comes. That misses. 1-2. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. Looks like this is going to be one of those times.
He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Boy, and in the first 2 games of this series, he's already struck out a total of 4 times now. You get to where you just hate taking that walk back to the dugout. I'll tell you, it's a very frustrating feeling.
Hey, drive it deep,
Pedro
big dog.
Castro stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Perez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left. Steven Eckert will come up now in yet another big RBI opportunity.
And he's got 4 already, and he's got a chance to make this a game to remember.
Shot back up the middle. Campbell will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 1 run on 2 hits. And a good offensive performance here, but I think we can agree on naming this fellow right here as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a thorn in their side all game long. You'll see there, he winds up with a 3-hit ball game, and a couple of those were key hits that helped lead his guys to victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt. Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. Steven Eckert will stand in. He, too, had 3 hits in the win last night.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously no fluke.
Gone. A fence scraper, but still good for 3 runs. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him. And with it, they've left in front now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's pretty fair nowadays to call this guy a young phenom out there. He starts.
Steven Eckert steps in with another shot to do some damage after hitting a 3-hit appearance.
He picks up 2 more RBIs here. Now that's 5 for the ball game. He's proven to be a real handful with runners in scoring position.
Stepping in, Stephen Rich. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. You wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
Left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll go now to the... Steven Eckert strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's around first on his way to second now. And he's not stopping. He wants 3.
Come on, down.
And he's safe.
Don't look now, but he's closing in on what might be an historic performance. He's got a single, he's got a homer. Now he's got a triple to go along with the other 2. If he could come up with a double.
Steven Rich will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Now a slider can't make it back to that outside edge, and that takes the count to 2-2 now.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. On 2-2 now, you got to come up with your best pitch right here because this is a definite strikeout situation.